Good morning, everyone. My name's Mike, and I'm here representing Gruvi, as introduced as the VP of Ops. And yeah, I would echo the enthusiasm on the call for the USA Ratings Awards and the excitement it generates internally for us. I mean, as somebody who is really personally passionate about product development and really deeply involved with that here at Gruvi, it's nice to get the recognition, and it really drives that hunger with our team here. So we're a little bit different, I think, relative to the cohort on this call. So we're an alcohol-free beer and wine brand based out of Denver, Colorado. That's distributed across the U.S. and Canada. And what we do is, and what we're kind of focused on, our mission, if you will, is trailblazing a way to live with alcohol-free beverages. And really, the world that we envision and what we're working towards is a place where the decision to have an alcohol-free beverage, if you so choose, is celebrated instead of stigmatized. And we're trying to do that through really three sort of strategic pillars. The first of which is unparalleled variety. So obviously, unique challenge in producing and selling both a range of beer and wine. As an ops person, I look at it in two ways. One, it's really complex and a big challenge sometimes. But what's great is just seeing, the ability, as our retail and trade partners like to say, of many different routes into the proverbial fridge. So it's great to be along with our consumers in just about any occasion they could imagine, where they either can't drink or they've decided that they like to not have that next drink for any reason that may be. The second is exceptional taste, kind of table stakes for us. I mean, evidenced by being on this call, but also I can say that every single one of our products has received an award, including best alcohol-free beer in the world. And the product we're here to talk about today, the Sangria, 95 point at the IWSC, which was a highest awarded American-produced alcohol-free wine, period, not sangria or flavored wine or some subcategory. And then finally, accessibility. I mean, this is about a kind of vision, a more egalitarian vision of the world, a world that's a little more inclusive, allowing a great experience for people who decide not to drink for whatever reason that is. But how do we do that as a brand? It's one single serve. Everything we do is single serve, which just reduces the friction, I think, for consumers who are new to the category. I'm not sure if it's going to deliver on taste or on value, and find that this is a great way to encourage that trial. And another thing is price. So we're trying to over deliver. We take the liquid really seriously. So if I talk a little bit about the product itself, love this one. It's fun. There's no rules for sangria, and so the way that we've taken this product is more of a Christmas spice, kind of warmer flavor profile, but it's served chilled, often on ice with a big clump of fruit garnish. The big differentiator, and you'll see a couple of sangrias out there, but they're traditional formulated beverages, generally speaking. So water with various flavoring agents, and many of them are fine enough tasting on their own, but sugar's high, calories high, and ultimately, it lacks the depth and complexity that a real wine brings to a product. And so that's what we do, just like any other beverage alcohol company, any other winery. It's selecting and blending the varieties that we feel are going to deliver the end result most appropriate to the product. And of course, we then remove the alcohol before adding in some natural flavors. So it's a bit of a different process. But ultimately, I think what we're trying to do is create the most authentic tasting product, and happy to have achieved that with Sangria. And ultimately, I think everybody on the call will know these products have been bad for a long, long time. What we're trying to do is race towards better products. And there's been so much innovation in the space that, we're finally getting to a place where we're really confident with our product offering. If we talk about, where we're kind of available, what our distribution network looks like now, we're available in 20 different US states, and across the country in Canada, but we really focus on Colorado, where we're based, on Illinois as well, and a little bit of the Midwest, as well as Ontario in Canada, which is our home market in Canada, where I'm calling you from today. We do have something like just over 9,000 points of distribution. And Sangria, while being a new product, is going to be more readily available in the upcoming months. Best way to inquire if this has been a captivating pitch for you and you're interested is to just reach out directly to me. Mike at getgruvi.com. I'll connect you with the folks on the sales side. And then finally, when it comes specifically to merchandising this product and maybe to our disadvantage, I'll say just how do you treat non-alc in general, since this is often a conversation that we're having is, one, we all know it's huge growth, but an important piece of data to understand is that it's generally an incremental sale and it doesn't cannibalize alcohol. And the real driver behind that in the off-premise is that over 80% of regular consumers of alcohol-free products still drink alcohol. So it often, I think, has been considered something for abstainers or people who have a problem. And there are those we're happy to be part of their journey, but the reality is it's most people who are just evaluating their drinking habits and looking to occasionally switch out into a non-alcoholic alternative. So, we get great as a result of that. You often have full strength wine and beer in the same basket as an alcohol-free option. So the retailers love that, right? It boosts their average basket value. Specifically to Sangria, highest awarded of its kind, very unique, the only one to our knowledge in the US that's based on actual wine. And then super, I think, appealing, low barrier to entry, single serve format, which is really been welcomed by consumers. And then finally, just as a general point, follow best practices. The same thing you do to merchandise a great, inviting wine section, do the same thing with alcohol-free beverages. So, price points, varietals, formats, tasting profiles. These are things that the alcohol-free consumer will value as well, and it'll really create an excellent destination for them to shop in your store. So with that, again, appreciate being on this call today among some great brands making great stuff. And thanks for featuring and elevating alcohol-free alternatives.